This is a little recording device. It's called a dictaphone. I've been using it to record my dreams. Testing, testing. Hello? Does my voice really sound like that? Gotta cut back on the cigarettes. Anyway, I've been having some extreme dreams lately, but I don't remember any of them. I get the strangest feeling that they're important, but I can't put my finger on why. I'm keeping this recorder next to my pillow so I can record what I remember as soon as I wake up. First entry, February 21st, is it? God, my head. I dreamed tonight. It's already fading away. I saw my mother. She was calling out to me and waving. She was smiling, and her face was bright, so bright. I see a child, 7 or 8 years old. She's surrounded by other children, but she's all alone. I call out to her, but she doesn't hear. Something is wrong. With me? With her? It's fading. I see a man in tattered clothes. He looks at me and screams. I look in a mirror and see a huge horned demon. For some reason, I'm not surprised. I'm on the Brooklyn Bridge staring at the seaport. I'm alone, strangely at peace. The water, it looks so cool and inviting. Suddenly I'm in the water, floating. I dreamt I was in a strange room. The walls are a deep pink, and there are books and papers everywhere. Joey is behind me, trying to get my attention. I ignore him. I feel strangely good about it. I see Jack and Maria. They're far away, but I know it's them. I see his glasses and her bright red hair. I want to join them. I run to catch up. I almost get there, but I trip and fall. Maria turns to help me up, but it's not Maria. She's got red hair like Maria, but it's someone else. She says she's sorry. Then I wake up. I'm in a hospital room. There's a Chinese girl lying on the bed. I want to help her, but she doesn't want to be helped. Suddenly, I say a magic word, and her eyes widen with trust. I've made a friend, and yet I don't want her friendship. I run away. I'm on a fire escape. I'm talking with a man who wants to be my friend. Suddenly, his face turns blue. He can't breathe. He dies. It's my fault. I could have stopped it. I'm in a huge house. I see gas lamps and electric lights. I look into a mirror and see an old woman. She reaches out of the mirror to grab me. I take her hand and hold it tight. Then I wake up. I'm on a train speeding away into the night. Next to me is a man. I know nothing about him, yet I trust him. I think I love him. Then he disappears. What did I do wrong? I'm trapped somewhere bright. I see my mother and a woman I don't recognize. I see Joey far away, calling out for me. We're fighting for our lives, but it's too late. The world goes dark. I hate that dream.
Everything you say will be recorded.
Better be good.
Yes.
Okay. This is me doing levels. This is probably the loudest that I will talk. I would doubt that I would ever talk louder than this. Let's check it out. How about that? You like it? I like it a lot.
They want to fight? Bring it on! Bring it on, bitches.
Alright, anyway. Keep going.
Annie, me's a pee-pee in the poo-poo. Sorry, that was a little Jar Jar Banks sauce right there.
You know what? Let's do this whole game. Yeah, let's do both games over and you do it all like Jar Jar.
How about that? I think that doing Jar Jar...
Jar Jar Malone.
Because I remember, I think there was 1 or 2 reviews where they were like, Joey's a little flat. And I think what could really solve that is putting in a little Jar Jar sauce, just spreading that on.
Read this next line like Jar Jar.
Which one? Okay. No, Misa can't leave the kid's side. I don't leave here till she dies. Yeah, that's never going to happen. I'll read it like Itty on Me, and that'll work beautifully. The last king of Blackwell. Okay.
All right.
Business, because that's what we do. Okay.
I'll take the sax and shove it right up.
Give me that! That...
Okay, good. Let's rock Joey style.
Thank you for calling the New Yorker.
Saw the world in me. Oh shoot! I hate going into that accent. Okay.
Saw the world in
Needed colors.
Okay, can you talk for me?
Yes, I can talk for you. Apparently I can't because I just stuttered that.
We're professionals.
What you want with... What you want with my sis? What you want with my sis? What you want with my sis? Okay, I better not do that.
That was really good.
Thanks.
That's really good.
No breathy.
Okay, so...
Not unless you mean my mother. Not unless you mean my mother.
You'll be dead if you... Yeah, there, let's do it. I was trying to look at you. I'm like, can't look at you. You gotta look at the script. We're not actually acting. Look at the page. I'm sorry.
Aw, how sweet. Maybe his mommy signed it for him. Okay.
A little less gay.
Okay, yeah.
Like,
Guy tries to gay it up. We'll see what happens.
definitely
My gosh, she's a chain smoker. I like her. I don't smoke, but I like her.
You
I
like
sound like I do.
Okay.
I feel for her.
Look at her. Not a flicker of interest on her face. She wouldn't recognize good music if it fucked her in the ear. All right, let me try that again. Sorry. Impulse. Okay. Don't go with impulse.
Yeah.
Read script. Okay.
My eyes gape open.
I was about to say, Dave just got a thyroid condition when I did that. Okay. Kid, touch me. Touch me in exactly the right place. You make me feel like a natural poltergeist. We've looked through this paper already. We got all the leads we need. Ooh, real estate.
Dead and buried. You're a goat. Too many carrots. Wow. Okay, so.
It's okay. Keep going. Keep going.
All right.
You could use a good slap. Oh, that was weird. I just hit puberty.
You have no idea how much I'm being paid, do you, people? I got pizza today. That's how you know it's a pro job. It's when you get a couple of slices. I got 2 toppings on one of them and a snap of lemon iced tea.
Yeah, because I do believe in treating my actors to the very best.
Absolutely.
Wow.
When we're not being kept below decks.
Oh God! That was probably too bad. Like, okay, let's try that.
All right.
Oh God!
Can I get some water? Let me read. Oh, you did? Jeez, I didn't even see it. It was just so black. I take my water like I take my men. Black. All right.
Sarah, what happened? You've turned white. Okay, let's just... Is this a funny line? Is this meant to be funny? Or is it just a line, and if it's funny, it happens to be funny?
Yeah, one of those.
Okay, okay, okay.
How are you gonna? How that change?
Well, I mean, of course, the funny way. You've turned white. So not that reading.
No, not like that.
Whoever that is, I can't see him. Especially with such a pleasant distraction getting in the way.
Yes.
Oh, wait, actually, hang on. You try looking around those. Never mind. Forget that I said that. All right.
And I'm talking louder, talking quiet, talking, and talk. And so, yeah.
There she is, eyeing the bar.
Maybe a little less breathy.
Yeah.
Just the is.
Yeah. There is only Sewell. All right.
Yeah, I tend to skip stuff, but you can pick this up pretty
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
I'm not. Yeah, some actors they require a lot of direction. You don't require much, so that's good.
Get that on tape. See, you got it? You got it? Send it out.
I was happy. You do that again, just the breath.
Yeah, yeah.
I know it's hard to do this voice without breathing so much, but if you could just not breathe, that would be
Oh,
great.
okay, great, great.
Good. Just leave a little bit more of a pause there.
Okay, yeah.
The dog stops.
Slurping.
Yeah, there it goes. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
She is gone, but not completely gone. It's funny doing this voice. It's like my sinuses are clearing. That's why I'm like clear. Like, oh, I'm basically clearing my throat.
I'm glad to do it.
Yes, exactly. This is great. One of my ears just popped a little bit. It's awesome.
Fantastic.
All right.
Ugh. I think there's something growing in there. Oh God, it has ears. Okay, all right, let me try a couple of those. Oh, it's talking to me in spore language. All right. All right, cool. All right.
No, visitors must knock or ring the bell. That's the way it's done.
Turning British.
I'm turning British? Sorry, man. I'm getting all arrogant now. Okay, let me try it again.
The name is Bouquet.
Okay, I gotta stick up my ass like no tomorrow. I'm British.
It's like, whoosh. All right.
Oh yes, I was a horrible flirt back in my younger days.
How old are you?
I'm not that old.
Please.
I like to say that though. Preparing for later days when it's true.
Cecil. It's like seashells. Cecil. Cecil Sharp?
Say Cecil Sharp 3 times.
No.
You're not up to the challenge.
Slowly, I'll do it.
Slowly, okay.
Cecil Sharp?
Okay, say it one more time.
Cecil. Cecil.
That's just me being mean.
Cecil.
It's not. It's kind of... You're like so delusional you want to pretend that there is a door between yourself and the outside world.
Yeah, like my mom and her selective amnesia.
Really? I think that's I think they hand that to you when you become a mom.
I don't think my daughter's trying to talk to me now, is she? Oh no, not after what she said last night. No.
Okay.
Guys, you just missed out on this awesome thing where Dave freed up some disk space. I mean, it was amazing.
It was riveting.
It's one of those things that, like,
seat.
obviously, if you don't design games, maybe it's not so funny for you. But like, this is really private game designer humor. Like that one time with Binary. Oh man, that was good.
Oh my god.
That Binary was awesome.
Just had to be there.
Seriously, 110001.
Dude.
Oh my god, I'll stop.
Please.
Really, I mean, this will just get embarrassing. I can't say I'm hurting and in pain. That's literally the same thing.
I don't think he's thinking. All right.
I am wearing a purple shirt, and my shirt is purple. All right.
I'm doing basically it's my Louis Armstrong impression, just not sung. I see trees of green, red roses too.
God, I'm just belching a lot today. It's really good. It gets out the bad acting. Ow! 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 Ah! Ooh! Oh! Ah!
Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Arnold Schwarzenegger doesn't want you to get started.
It's possible to sigh without so much breath.
Well, a sigh is
Yeah,
a breath.
it's
It's just, it's like, honestly, there's no way of not breathily sighing.
Yeah.
A sigh is a mildly voiced breath.
Yeah,
I could do scratch, yeah. I had a cigarette before I came today.
you did.
Just for this purpose. I don't hurt them!
Cooper! That's okay, because I said hut. So, yeah, that's fine.
All right, let me bring the levels down.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do a few.
Okay.
Can you make it sharp and quick?
Yeah.
I think soldiers were... Okay. Words confuse me. Okay. He's written something at the top of the sheet. Property of Cecil Sharpay. Okay.
Sharp.
I know. Cecil Sharp. Yeah. Oh, woe is me. I'm in so much torment. Save me, you asshole. All right, hold on.
Why don't you just leave me alone?
That was really nice. Okay, let's do it again.
Okay.
That's perfect. That was really good. Hear me. Then here I'm yawning. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Not sleeping enough. It's like, oh, it was great. That was not intentional. Sorry.
It's okay.
All right.
Let's rock, let's roll, Blackwell City Patrol. That's Joey. That's Joey. That's Joey. Weekends on the CW.
That's 70s Joey.
That's 70s Joe.
All right, let's...
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course, because I'm suddenly magically turning British.
Oh, damn you, Spike, and all your... Okay.
I'm upset. Yeah, great observation. Never do that one again. Yeah, that was a little bit too overly articulated. Yeah, great observation.
I just...
Shut it. Let me do it again. Okay, yeah, that's on the blooper reel.
Burning the midnight... Blah, 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 yeah! Okay.
Yeah, oh, you want me to read just this stuff right here? The... Joey, what's your kid's name? You're pressing me. Blah. No, I don't know his last name. Then there's not much I can do. I don't even know what I'm reading, but I'm just reading that.
Hey, see?
Hello there. That one was stupid. You gotta throw in a little stupid every now and then.
Hey there. That was a little game show hosting. Mavis, you've just won passage to the next realm.
Hello? You? I thought I told you not to call.
You know, I was expecting this major struggle to try to get you sound like an old lady, but that is perfect.
Oh, good. I was thinking, like, it was funny because the second I started reading this on my computer at work, I was just like, oh my god, I feel like I know the voice that has to go with it. And it was just like, why should I help you? Why would I want to help anybody?
You got a bit of Jimmy Stewart.
You know, I'll try not to do that.
That was the lamest sigh ever. It was like a Jabba the Hutt fart.
It's a Wookiee sigh.
Ah, no, not anymore. Cutbacks. I'm a liar. All right. I lie like a Persian rug. It's me, your husband. I've come back. Keep it rolling. Dave, you're really disgusting. I just want you to know that you are a repulsive and your dog's licking his own genitals. This is a den of sin.
I never published it. I ate it.
Sounds a bit out of tune.
Good. One more time. Could be. It's also you're looking for any excuse you can to not like this guy.
Yeah. Sounds a bit out of tune.
Good.
Sam, it's been so long. Look at you.
Huh?
No, that was good. Do restrain yourself a bit. Like you're so happy
Oh,
to
I'm
see
a
him.
refined woman. I should not be...
Yeah.
Okay.
You're kind of surrounded by death all the time, and the fact that this plant refuses to live is kind of a personal attack on you.
Okay, so someone's kind of attacked me. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure I can nurse this thing back to health. Just needs a little more time.
Good.
Do it again.
I think we're good.
Okay.
I'll let you listen to music later.
This is like the one aspect of her life that you have control over.
Yeah.
So this is like, be a little, be a little proud of it. Too.
Okay.
Like I'll let you.
I'll let you listen to music later.
Yeah, like this is the one thing you have control over.
Okay.
Do you know Isaac Brown's sister?
No, Sam.
You say it like maybe like this is a girlfriend.
Ah, my boy's got a girl. Okay.
Yeah. Do you know Isaac Brown's sister?
No, Sam. Is she a friend of yours?
Yeah.
I don't kill. I save.
Could you be really offended? Like, I don't kill. Like, you know you killed them, but you're not a killer.
Okay.
So you're like, I don't kill.
I don't kill. I save.
Perhaps you'll need it later. Perhaps doesn't feel very Joey.
No?
No.
What do you think you should say?
Just like it's a little too much of a a polite word.
Okay.
You know, just something like, you know, you might need it later, or maybe you need it later. I don't know, something.
Okay, yeah.
We just do it a couple of ways.
She kind of creeps me out.
Could you be, it takes a lot to creep you out. So could you be kind of surprised?
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
She kind of creeps me out.
She kind of creeps me out.
Sun sits quietly o'er the sea when the stars shine on a sad old
So you, let's talk about Lauren first, because you sent a whole chunk of sprite designs for her originally.
Sketches, yeah, there's kind of an evolution there.
Yeah, like you originally gave her earrings, you had different colors.
Yeah, well, I gave her big hoopy earrings, but they ended up making her look a bit too young for how she should have been. As she is, she kind of looks a bit young, but that's okay. You know, people would rather play as...
She's only like 30. She's not that old.
You're 30, aren't you?
I am 30. I'm 31. Thank you.
Well, Lauren had a bunch of different colored skirts that we tried to decide on. Plus, she used to have shoulders like a football player. But anyway, that was more 80s, I guess. Yeah, hopefully we can throw that one in there for people to look at.
She's kind of intimidating, but, you know.
Yeah, Joey, I originally tried to give him pinstripes, but that's hard to do with pixels, so I ended up just going with a similar palette to the one Big Brother used for the other game.
So did you find it easy? The fact that he already existed, did that make it, like you already had a reference picture of him?
It kind of hard, because these sprites are bigger than the other ones, and so it was, I don't know, working, like pixel faces are hard anyway, but trying to do it in a different size than the other game, I couldn't really use that as reference. Plus, you know, the other game, like, looked really good already, so I'm like, geez, I have to live up to that, so pressure was on.
Yeah, Isaac. Yeah, because you, he wasn't entirely, like, I sent you a reference sketch, but you did make a couple of changes. So, like, you gave him a beard for one thing, like, and I didn't ask you to do that, but it looks really good.
Oh, thanks.
What made you decide to give him a beard?
Well, it's funny because, like, you sent me the design document with, you know, the plot and everything and the places I had to make, and then I'm like, cool, what does Isaac look like? I'm picturing a big black guy. You're like, did you scroll down to see the description of the characters? I'm like, I did not, so I scrolled down, but by the time I got there, I'd already had this picture in my head, so, yeah.
The happy accident, he looks really good.
Yeah, cool.
Next on my list is Dwayne.
Dwayne. Yep. I had to struggle with what he was wearing. I originally tried to put him in a plaid suit, because I have a picture of my dad from the 70s, and he's wearing this great beige plaid suit, but unfortunately I couldn't make it work with the resolution. So I just gave him some yellow sunglasses and, like, baby blue and pink.
Damn that low res. And now we got Joseph Mitchell, who was based on a real-life person.
Yep.
So how was working from that?
Oh, bald guys are pretty easy. Hair is tricky to do in pixels, so that was a nice break. Mavis. Yeah, she was a bit tricky, because I wanted her to look like a housewife, but at the same time look kind of crazy enough to be a ghost, and a ghost of a crazy person, so I kind of went with something kind of domestic. I almost put an apron on her, but it would have gotten kind of lost in the design, so... Yep. Just a 70s type dress.
Cool. What
All the
about
ghosts,
the hair?
like... Sorry?
Remember you spent some time on the hair.
Yeah. I ended up with something kind of momish, so...
And very 70s, too.
Kind of phallic if you look at it the wrong way. But anyway, we'll not talk about that.
You know, I didn't notice that before, and I'm not going to be able...
I was on the
I'm not
fence.
be able to look at this the same...
I was on the fence about saying that. I'm like, nah, I'm not going to fix it now. It's fine.
Oh, fantastic. Now I'm going to be... Anyway, let's move
I
on.
have my check. You're not getting anything else.
All right, well, Harriet, I haven't totally seen the finished Harriet, but you're still working on it, right?
Yep, she's old lady in a sweater and some khakis. I don't know. She's got big old grandma glasses on too. Supposed to look very endearing, but apparently, according to the dialogue, she's an old battle axe. So hopefully, we can work that in there too.
I think the brandy sniffed her.
Yeah, perhaps it will be ironic that she's sitting there in this beautiful, you know, grandmotherly apartment, and she's, you know, extorting money from Lauren. But anyway.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
Cecil Sharp.
Yes, she sails on the seashore. Voice actors must have loved that one.
Oh yeah, I've made a few mistakes like that. Yeah.
But yeah, my friends were really amused. I went back home. I was showing them. I'm like, hey, I got this game thing I'm working on, and they were like, oh, that's so cool. I'm like, no, it's dorky. But anyway, I'm like, so I have these sprites for this piano player named Cecil, and they were amused that I had 3 files of his animations. I had Cecil Talk, Cecil Play, and Cecil Flirt, which is basically Cecil with an eyebrow raised and a smirk, which, I don't know, it was fun to draw. And then I remember suggesting it to you. You're like, that's great. Yeah, we can make him have different emotions. I'm like, okay, don't get carried away.
And then we got the Countess, who you're
84.
still working on. Yeah, right.
Countess. Yep. She looks kind of like an old, crazy lady. The way I'm drawing her now, she's got, you know, patches on her jacket and dirt along the bottom of her skirt, and she's got her shoulder off in the jacket and doesn't really realize it. And I haven't animated her walking yet, but hopefully I can make her look flaily or something.
Now, this one took you a while. Was the Joey and Isaac fighting and getting hit thing?
Yeah, that was fun to do. I was at home at the time. That was the week before Mittens, when I had just gotten back from Europe and I was spending some time with the family. And we were working in the basement on this, have this elaborate thing open in paint. And my brother, who's 19, had a bunch of his friends over who were like, "What the hell are you doing?" I'm like, "It animates. Look." He hits him with a saxophone. It's a ghost and another ghost. It makes sense.
It totally makes sense. I mean, if they couldn't get it, they're just not cool enough.
Yeah, clearly they're the ones who aren't cool.
Exactly. Well, we're cool in a different way. We're a whole different level of coolness.
Yeah.
I'm making no sense. What has your overall experience been like? Has it been totally crazy?
Well, this has just been a huge chunk of my summer. I've had weird summer jobs before. This is definitely one that people kind of tell them and they're like, "What?" I'm like, "Well, you see, there were these games that people liked back in the early 90s, and some people still make them, and now I'm making money from it. What's not to get?"
Life has been breathed into your creation.
Kind of. I see them, you can walk around and look at stuff in the apartment, and Lauren has some opinion on, some little crappy thing I do. I'm like, "Oh, that's cute."
So what was your, I know this sounds totally narcissistic for me to ask you these questions, but what was your reaction when because you know why I asked you. I told you why I asked you.
As I was a student and I was on vacation for the summer?
Well, yeah, that too, because I knew you'd have the time, and I knew you'd probably be into it, and, So, what was your reaction originally when you first...
I was really flattered, because the only thing I'd done before, game-wise, that I'd released was Spooks, and that was, I look at it now, and it's, the graphics make me bleed out the eyes, but... I don't know, I didn't really know what I could do graphics-wise when I started this, because I'd worked on Nanobots, and that is just a big, colorful, perspectiveless world, so, it was kind of fun and challenging to be able to do something that's a little more serious and down to earth. And it's been a lot of fun, actually. I can't wait to see it done. I'm sure I'm about as eager as you are.
Well, it's funny you say that, because I saw some of your screenshots, the screenshots you sent me for your sequels to Spooks.
Yeah.
Spook sequel, that's
Skyward.
hard to say.
Yeah.
Yes, and what really struck me about the character art and the background was just how simple, but yet how interesting it was. And that's something I'm like, oh, she could totally do this. So when you said you doubted yourself, I'm like, I knew you could do it.
Oh, that's sweet.